What did I do with the debate the other night?
Oh, amazing.
He kicked that old broken down pile of crap.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy. He just quit, you know. He's quitting the race.
Is that right?
Yep, I got him out of the race. And that means we have Kamala. I think she's going to be better. She's so
This
bad.
is too good.
She's so pathetic. It's so amazing. It's just so fucking bad. So
I just can't imagine.
but can you imagine that guy with dealing with Putin and the president of China, who's a fierce person? He's a fierce man, a very tough guy. And they see him, they probably
He's the best.
But they just announced he's probably quitting.
Good.
Okay?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Just keep knocking him out. Huh?
I watched that like 10 times. It is the absolute best. Happy 4th, everybody. What is going on? What's going on? Holy moly. I meant to be here last night, but you guys saw. Why not? It happens. Life happens. It's all right. I'm back. I'm rested. I got a delicious July 4th beer. And I just got good feelings. I got good feelings about where things are headed. And I tell you what, July, something's shifting. Something is shifting. We're hitting the other side half of the year now. And I think 2024, even though it's going to get crazy, I just have this feeling that we have momentum in everything. It's just, whether it's the market, the politics, it's just, I just feel like things are starting to finally start coming together. This attack on Richard for GTII just means to me that's about to break out. DJT is going to turn around here soon. Finger dividend coming. Trump just going nuts in the polls. I am stoked. This coast run, whatever could happen with GameStop as a result, I'm so stoked. Things are coming around, and it is getting beautiful. Big O #1, Vince 2, Suljo 3rd. Congrats, my big 3 today. Chad C, David, Armand, Suljo again. I'm the man for going live today. Well, thank you. FGC V. I can't say that too fast. John Cox, Toe Cramp, J Cab, Armand, what's up, buddy? Donna, happy 4th. Cheers, Just Mike, John Doe. He's the goat. Washed up by yeah. Nobody likes Kamala except Kamala. I don't even know if Kamala likes herself. That so many. Oh my God, that reminds me. I have got. I cannot believe I forgot about this one. It's been too long since I've been on because I missed yesterday. That's what's messing with me. I gotta show you guys, just in case you missed this. It's so fantastic. Speaking of Kamala, where the hell is it? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh God, this is so good. I can't even wait to show this to you guys.
Can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been. You know? What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
She must have said that at some point and people have gone, fuck, that is... Yes.
The best part is the hand movements.
Unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
The Musk version's good.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
And it's a Bill Clinton. I did some bad things.
These people are so stupid.
What has been. Where we can be, unburdened by where we have been, and unburdened by where we are right now.
It doesn't make sense.
It's
I've
like
tried it. I've tried to make sense of it.
Like
Wish to relate.
You learn in kindergarten or something, and you just keep you have it your whole life. You teach the little kids it. What can be unburdened by what has been. It's just amazing. Oh, I love Trump, man. He's like, oh, they're gonna run Kamala now. I will win by even more. So funny. This unbelievable. I don't have anything on ZJYL. Sorry, John. What's up, Dan A? What's up, Troy? Eddie Eagle. You are number 1. Subhas, number 14. What's going on? Cackling, come on, it's so annoying. Giggle. What is that? It doesn't. Nobody knows what it means. That's the best part. She speaks nonsense. She speaks absolute nonsense. It's that woman, and this is the best part. This is why I just feel so great. Oh, she wasn't only the original Hawk Tua. She brought Sleeping to the Top. She didn't only just she took a popular thing and she made it. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT of Sleeping to the Top. Let me just put it that way. She's the Michael Jordan of Hawk Tuaing the way to the top. She's trying to be a great philosopher. She is, I know. Imagine that woman. Like, it's one thing for Biden, because, you know, like, for all Biden's faults, he's a terrible person. He's corrupt as hell. He's a racist. He's awful. All this stuff that we've documented over 50 years in politics. He's been around. Despite all that, the guy used to be charismatic as snot. He was as hell. I mean, he's just awesome, like, speaker. People loved him. He really spoke to the middle class. Even though it was all lies, he was good at it. And now to see him old and decrepit and, like, just, you know, he's messing up, that there's still those people hanging on to that old Joe Biden. Kamala's in her prime, and she's awful. She's awful. There's nobody loyal to her. So, of course, she'll do even worse. And they're stuck. This just makes me so happy. I just think about this all the time. They're stuck. So we win either way. Either they have to keep Biden or they have to go Kamala, because Kamala will be president if Biden resigns, which will be awful for 5 months. But she will be president, and she's the only one who can keep all that campaign money. And she's also the only one who's on all these states' ballots. And there's plenty of states that they just can't change their ballots at this point. Let me pull this up here. This is, where did I put it? Yeah, right here. So it says Biden could probably stay in the race. There are some states where it's probably impossible to remove from the ballot at this point. Wisconsin's one of them. Also issues in Michigan and Pennsylvania. So Kamala's on those ballots already because she's VP. So if they go to anybody else, it's so much more difficult. Plus, you're talking about if Biden steps down, she's the president. You really think Kamala Harris, who slept her way to the top, is at the top of everything in America, can't get any higher in America than being president? You really think she's going to let them screw her over at that point? There's no way. There's no way. Win no matter what. I don't have anything new on GDC or ZJYL. I apologize. There's no news. Jim, greetings, Ace and team. House full of people stopping by to say hi. Oh, God bless you, Jim. Thanks for saying hi, man. I know this is going to be a lower engagement live than usual because of holiday. I get it. It's fine. I just wanted to jump on. I had some time. I missed you guys last night. I always like doing a July 4th live for some reason. July 4th I just love, but it's also not like Christmas where I'm busy all day. So it's fun to get on. Alice, happy Independence Day. She was Montel Williams, two sides. Exactly. You were banned from X today, Apollyon? What? So that makes you, him, even KCP got, not KCP, KYP got kicked off. Jump First Harris, yeah. BM Pro, what's up? Aaron said this would happen months ago. Okay. It hasn't happened yet, buddy. I still could be right. They're looking at the Kamala, they're looking at what could happen with Kamala, and they're like, do we really want to do this? Right now, the Democrats are at civil war. They are at civil war. There are a ton of people pushing them. Get Biden out. Get Biden. Get. But the more they think about it, there's also a bunch of people on this side saying, hold up. Maybe we need to stick this one out. Maybe he's got a better chance. And I'm hearing it from donors. I'm seeing it from media people are starting more and more. I mean, look, if I pull up Real Clear Politics, this is all the headlines from today. You have like this, get rid of him, okay? Roger Kimball here. But then you have, where is it? Charles Blow did one today. There it is. Forcing Biden out would only be one beneficiary, Trump. That's New York Times, Charles Blow. So there's competing stories starting to go on. And that tells me they're freaking out. They don't know what to do. They know either way they're screwed. They're screwed no matter what they do. They waited too long. They never should have let him into Canada in the first place. If they're going to regret not going. Well, they don't ever want to go with RFK because they can't control RFK. So, Aaron, look at the Chris Reed prophecy. Okay, I will. I'll look at it. I've heard Chris Reed stuff. Gavin Newsom slept with his best friend's wife when he was mayor of SF, and he has the B to talk about Trump. Plus, he raised the gas tax. But just now he raised it again? Oh, my God. Newsom's awful. I know. He slept with his best friend's wife, who was his campaign manager, I believe, or is his chief of staff, something like that. And then he was also married to Kimberly Guilfoyle, who's now engaged to Trump Jr. It's crazy. What's up, Bob? Sub has to boss. In my opinion, Obama handpicked Kamala and gave her to Biden maybe to be VP, but they never wanted her to be president because she is stupid. She's stupid and incredibly unlikable. They don't want her. They don't want her. That's fine about VP, but they don't want her to be president. The one, what to do? Happy 4th, Rich. Your opinion will be Harris and Newsom running against Trump and Trump blow them out of the water. Maybe. Yeah, either way, like all the polls, it doesn't matter who they run. Trump is just crushing everybody. I mean, look, if you go right here, Trump versus Kamala plus 11, Trump versus Biden plus 5. That's nuts. I mean, I don't know how good that poll is, but still, it just shows you from the beginning, she has to make up 6 points just to get to where Biden is. It's nuts. It's so nuts. Mike, you're still banned from X2? That's crazy. How are they banning all you guys and not me? That's wild. For Ham to get banned, do I think Elon in bed with Hedge? No, I don't. And this is why. Elon is not in control of Twitter except for when he wants to be. So he bought Twitter and then he goes off and runs his businesses and he's overlooking from, up high. He checks in, does stuff on Twitter. But day-to-day Twitter is not run by Elon. It's not like Elon's jumping on and banning people. No, there's still a bunch of lefties in Silicon Valley banning people on Twitter. There just is. There's leftovers. And so a lot of them are in bed with the hedge funds. And also the hedge funds go nuts. They attack the people they're scared of, the people that worry them. And maybe I'm still on because I've been talking more election lately. I don't know what it is, but they haven't gone after me. And also, I mean, Ham said like Hindenburg needs to go get hung in India. I think that's the tweet that got him. So they were able to use that as like a violence provocation tweet. And that's how they got him off. But Elon's not up there saying like ban everybody who's against hedge funds. No, I don't think it's how could Elon be bought off? He's the richest man in the world. He's worth more by himself than like 6 of the biggest hedge funds combined. He like Citadel, I think is $47 billion and Elon's worth like 240. It's nuts. He doesn't need hedge fund money. Elon's not bought off. I don't think he has any, plus he hates short sellers because of what they do to Tesla. So I just think it's the leftovers. It's the people running it day to day. And if it got to Elon, he'd probably break up those bans quick. But it's hard to get to him. Donnelly, almost time to get paid. Brother, believe in that. Harris Buttigieg 2024 campaign. We suck. Wow. David, Laredo, Texas now has X-ray machine for all truckers who travel on I-35. More radiation going into the products. We use 150 trucks an hour plus the poor drivers who travel through there. What? That's crazy. Why are they doing that? What are they gaining from that? Interesting. That's wild. Well, listen, that is, David, it's all going to change eventually, because what the Supreme Court did last week when they struck down Chevron, they have destroyed the environmentalists, EPA, OSHA, all of their ability to keep doing all this nonsense. All right, so there might still be crazy state laws here and there, but now everything has to be passed by Congress in order to actually be enforced. Because now any of that stuff that's enforced by EPA, OSHA, even like the FBI, whatever. I mean, anybody that's doing regulations or SEC, they all of that stuff now you can sue, and you can take it to court and be like, look, this is not a law. How are you guys enforcing this? And now Congress has to pass those laws. You can fight back against all these regulatory stuff. So you better believe that when Trump comes back in, it's going to scale down considerably, because the Supreme Court has now given him room and given anybody who's small government room to fight back in major ways. So it should get better, David, over time. One thing is Ham tweeting doesn't affect the plays. He's been silenced. Some plays still on standstill. Driving back from San Diego to Miami. Wow, J-Cab, that's quite a drive. I mean, let's look at our plays real quick. So somebody pointed me the other day, and I hadn't been thinking about this, but once Ham left, then Finger got crushed. But this is the good part about what happened since he left, is that Finger got crushed and then it bounced back on its own. All right, so it got down. They short attacked it. Ham wasn't on Twitter to tell people what's going on. And so they get it way down here, 188. And now it's back up to 207. Gets attacked here, but we just have a lot of strength in this area where it's very difficult for them to keep us down. And that's good news. That means we're doing it on our own. It's not Ham pumping or anything, which is also a great sign for the stock, not only the stocks in general, but also the fact that, he keeps getting called a pump and dumper. And if he's gone and it dumps and then it pumps without him, it just shows that it's not Ham, it's not me, it's not anybody pumping this stock. It is just the fact that people learn about this stock and it's great, and they find out they want to get into it. They love the short squeeze setup, and people are buying when it goes down. People are educated now, and that's the thing. It's much harder for pump and dumpers to do what they used to do, and it's much harder for them to get away with labeling us that and actually having anything stick to it, because retail is just so much more educated now. The light years retail has grown in knowledge since those 3 years ago when AMC and GameStop ran. It's wild, and so it's just, to me, it's a great sign for Finger, and this is all with the dividends still not coming. So once that gets done, which hopefully maybe even next week, we get a record date, and I expect a big old surge, because that dividend is awesome. GTII tried to go down to 9 cents, tried to go down to 8 cents, and back up to almost 11 cents. So there's some strength here. People obviously like what they're hearing with the lawsuit now filed. So that's really good. DJT, they crushed it again yesterday. It did turn around for a bit. It really, but look what it did in after hours, up 20 cents. And then yesterday's chart, okay, it went up here. It was up for the day and turning around, and they just short attacked it. But we're not worried. Nobody's selling this. Look how much it moved. Okay, on just 69,000 shares, up 20. Okay, so 4 million during the day, down 60 cents. 70,000 and after hours up 20 cents. There you go. That's the real buying right there. That's what's really happening. So this will turn around. Also the fact that this is tied to Trump and he just keeps getting stronger. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of people going to want to get in this as it spreads, as the news spreads about it. So, happy 4th, Ellie. No barbecue today, John? I'm barbecuing right after I get off this live. I'm cooking for my family. Did I see Kristen Shaughnessy post about Credit Suisse and naked shorts? How much UBS is on the hook for? There's a reason. I didn't see it say how much they're on the hook for, but yes, Credit Suisse got caught naked short selling by Korea. And so, yeah, that is big news. I didn't see the numbers, though. But, yeah, Credit Suisse got caught naked shorting by Korea. So now UBS is on the hook for all that. And it's wild. What about DJT dilution? Acquisition yesterday, adding more shares. I'm not too worried about it. As you see, if it was a big deal, Danielle, it would have gotten crushed much more if people were freaking out about it. I'm not too worried about it because they're using it for something. I looked and looked. I could not find what they were acquiring in that. So let me pull up what you're talking about real quick here. Hold on a second while I search. I need latest, not. Yeah, see, I just don't see anything on their acquisition. I did see, I'm still not finding anything. But I'll tell you what, I've talked to a couple people and they believe, oh, one second. Sorry, my kids, the internet automatically turns off in our house in the evenings so that they aren't just zoning out on their screens. They get 3 hours a day internet, that's it. But I'm going to give them a little extra time now so I can do my live. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so DJT diluted yesterday. They opened up some more shares. But anyways, the people I've been talking to, they believe that's actually about to turn around and they're bullish on it. And so I've heard nobody, Pedro, Ham, other people I talk to, not one person thinks this is going to hurt them. So I'm not worried about it. And we'll see what happens. It's not like they made up a huge offering. In fact, let me pull up exactly what they did here. It was the, let's see here. God, there's so much dumb stuff when I try searching. That's the only thing. Twitter is the best place for information, but you also got to dig through all the crap. Where's the shares? Almost there, I think. What on earth? Why is this so hard to find? I mean, obviously this isn't as big news as as some people are making out to be because nobody's talking about it. I can't even find the news right now. I don't know. Somebody might have to send it to me because I can't find it. I know there was something they did, but I'm just like they put up some shares, but I can't even find it. Do I think felon in possession of a firearm will get overturned because it's not part of our Constitution? Oh, interesting, Drew. That's very interesting. I guess the question is, it's going to come down to the states. Because I don't think it's a federal law that was passed by Congress that a felon can't have a firearm. So if it's state by state, what will happen is if it's a law, because it's not a regulation. I don't think that's a regulation, Drew. If that was a regulation created by a bureaucratic body, then yes, it could be overturned easily. But if it's a law that was passed in a state, then that law will have to be challenged and go through the courts, and it would be up to the Supreme Court to rule on it. Zero notification. Sorry, Vin. You saw it on Reddit, Danielle. I know they did something, but I can't find exactly what DJT did. But I don't see anybody worried about it. I'll say that. In fact, I see quite the opposite. Jedson, you ready for GTI to do something? Listen, we all are. GTI they just sued Richard because Richard just filed lawsuit against them. And to me, that's desperation. I mean, we're trying to get these people out of management. And once we do, I think things are going to happen very quickly for GTII. I don't think it's disappearing. I'm not worried about it. But to me, these prices are amazing. You can scoop up so much for so little. Get your cost basis down. And, I mean, at the very least, I would not be surprised if even on the slow run. So let's say we don't squeeze this year, but then we get new management. I think GTI goes up to $1.50 by the end of the year. But we need that new management. We really do. Kitties, holy smokes. It's been forever since I've seen you. Where you been? I felt abandoned by you. I felt like you ditched us. Happy 4th, friend. Happy 4th, superhero. Drew, Texas allows after 10 years. So 10 years of being a felon, they can get it back. So there you go. Yeah, GTI sued Richard, I thought. I haven't seen his newest video, so maybe he changed it. But I thought when the video I saw, he was the one sued. What's up, Darren? Rondell, TMTG secures perpetual licensing for new technology and True Social streaming and signs long-term equity deal. Okay, where'd you find that, Rondell? Let me, TMTG. Let's see what news comes up. No, that's obviously not it. Oh, yeah, here you go. Yahoo Finance. Okay. Let's see here. DJT. All right. Now today signed an agreement to acquire assets intended to power TMTG's planned content distribution network for streaming. Okay, this is huge, actually. Streaming linear TV through the True Social platform and standalone apps. They want to become a content company. Okay, this could actually be really big. Personally, I was hoping they'd merge with Rumble, but it looks like they're going to try to do their own thing. Finalized long-term equity and financing arrangement to fund their expansion over the next few years. I mean, to me, this is awesome. Do you guys understand? Like, Trump's following is growing by the day. He's more popular by the day. And not only is he more popular, the people who love him are getting more loyal by the day because he's playing everything perfect right now. So this is huge for DJT. This makes it even a long-term hold. So to me, this is great. Advanced TV streaming contingent on satisfaction and closing conditions. They expect to receive from Perception Group's affiliates worldwide non-exclusive perpetual licensing rights for new CDN technology that they plan to use for content distribution network. Additionally, it will face certain restrictions for 5 years on operating the U.S. market in areas that may compete. So they're licensing from this place, and then for the next 5 years, they have a no-compete with TMTG. Huh, that sounds pretty good. Remember they used to always say Trump wanted to do Trump Network, like to beat out Fox News? This could be the beginning of that. You're busy with GameStop. All right, kiddies. I'm glad you're back. What are you seeing on GameStop, kiddies? Let me know. Drew, what's my X? Oh, thanks, Drew. I appreciate that. Here's my X, okay, right here. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Yeah, please come find me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter all day long, too much. I need to get better. I'm addicted to Twitter, but I'm on all the time, blasting stuff out. Twitter is my favorite. I would be streaming more if I had time, but I always have time for Twitter because you can just pick it up for 5 minutes and go. So yeah, join us on Twitter if you want to hit me up all the time. So appreciate it, Drew. GameStop will be gone soon. What do you mean by gone? Because of all these mergers or because it's going to blow up? So explain that to me. Because I got to tell you, kiddies, give GameShare stopway. Okay, so you're saying all the mergers is going to change it. I could see that. Is it going to be that soon, though? I saw a bunch of crazy merger stuff, and I was skeptical, to say the least, because some of this stuff sounds too good to be true. Fro girl in the huzzy, what's going on? I love seeing all you guys here. Let me see something. Can I do this? What the heck? Oh man, sorry. I'm trying to gift you guys some memberships, and for some reason it's not letting me do it. But anyways, if you guys want to be members, $3 a month, and you get 3 to 5 extra. We're done. GameStop will not be gone. Going to pop very soon. I hope you're right, Love Stars. That was a nice call on costs. I will tell you, I'm still skeptical on GameStop until I see some momentum. But costs had momentum when you called it. But that was a very good call. GameStop not only highly short alone, it's an ETF's most short ever. I do know that, Vinman. Thank you for sharing that. I agree. What's up, Barbara? Kitties, you've been waiting for that for 3 years. Be kind of like a Kiretsu. I don't know what Kiretsu is. Conglomerate holding company. Well, I knew that's what he wanted to do. Oh, I froze? Oh, I froze. That's terrible. Of course I froze. I was talking business. Well, I don't know what you guys missed, but I said that I was trying to gift memberships, and I couldn't. But I was just telling people that for some reason YouTube's not letting me gift memberships. But anyways, I was just trying to get more members in. Members Live Saturday. It's $3 a month, 3 to 5 extra a week. A month you get videos from me if you're a member. On top of that, I just did a video on Patreon. I'm all caught up on my classes finally. I did a marketing video on how to master social media for business and influence. And it's a method I've used to help some companies make millions of dollars, get millions of views and thousands of followers. And anyways, you can join my Patreon on a free trial and go check that out. I just did that video before jumping on here. So anyways, that's the business portion of the show. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Okay, I'm back. GameStop setting up a run for 60 plus in the next 30 days. I hope you're right, Love Stars. I hope you are. Apparently, I don't know if this guy will ever show up again, but I made a bet with a guy on AMC that'll mow ass in 2 weeks. I told him no. he bet me $1,000 it will, so we'll see what happens. Hey, Tan for short. First time catching me live from UK. That's awesome. Thank you. You're welcome. Tan for short. I don't think I've ever seen you post before. How long you been here? Kitties, GameStop broke out. Likely do a retest of breakout area, horizontal, or even actual. You think so? All right. I hope you're right. Because, I will jump back in if momentum comes back. I jumped out so I could jump into DJT, and I'm glad I did because DJT went back up to 40. I made some money. But if GameStop starts turning around, I'll jump back in. But I need to see something. I haven't seen anything interesting yet. But I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, with what's going on in Japan, I covered this the other night. But holy smokes, Troy, man, with 20 Ace memberships. Holy smokes, Troy. That is awesome, bro. Thank you so much. All these amazing people now get to be in on the membership lives. That is awesome. Fro Girl, Wicked, Love Stars, Tam for short, Brett, Michael, Rochelle, BB, Big Sway, James Lee, Sandman, Floppy, Elevated, Smiley, Matthew Thompson is back. Automags is back. XRQ back. Croissant is in. That is awesome. Oh, Tan, that's awesome, man. Watch my streams for about 8 weeks. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you. Would you guys do me a favor too? I have a dream. Can I tell you about my dream? My dream is to break 5,000 subs. It's been my goal from the beginning. And you guys know, I'm not like trendy, just do stuff for the subs, okay? So that's not what you're ever going to see from me. And so I grow a little slower, and that's okay. I like the organic growth. But my dream is 5,000 subs. I'm at 4661. So if you guys could just share my stuff, if you're on Twitter, if you really like it, if you actually think like I help with political or stock market stuff, just share it, because I'd really like to hit that 5,000 number. That'd be special for me. So anyways, but thank you so much, Troy. That is killer. That's absolutely killer. Happy 4th. What a gift, brother. Thank you, man. That meant a lot to me. Really, honestly, it did. So with everything going on, I mean, guys, things are getting crazy. It's not just in politics. Look at what's going on in freaking Bitcoin right now. 58,000. It's just getting crushed. So what's going on? Well, this tells me a lot. Our hedge funds, whoever, are buying out, like they're cashing out to pump back up their stuff in the stock market. And so I think something's coming. I mean, Bezos just sold like so many stocks, millions of stocks for I think $4 billion worth. Bitcoin's crashing. Japan, the currency's crashing. There is a lot of warning signs and a lot of stuff showing some instability is coming, because this volatility is nuts. I think I'm jealous of William. I'm a little jealous of William Subs. He's been doing this longer than me though, so I'm not jealous of him yet. He earned it. I'm really, I don't look at other channels really and say I'm jealous. I just want to be the best I can be. 12:30. How much did you miss? About 30 minutes, brother, but you'll be all right. Grabbed XRP on the dip. Nice. XRP is going to be huge. So remember, I went over the Nikkei. It's at all-time highs despite their currency collapse, which is wild. 10-year going down. I think this is going to boost up here soon. But the economic data was terrible the other day. Payroll data, way low. Manufacturing low. Oil keeps climbing up. I don't know if you've enjoyed gas prices lately. Gold still high, but it's just barely moving. But this is interesting. We were just at 64,000 just a couple days ago. That's a lot of Bitcoin being sold. That's a lot of Bitcoin being sold. And you see the markets just, it's green. NASDAQ's been crushing it. But there was a divergence this week too. So Bitcoin and NASDAQ have been kind of tracking each other. And now they diverged, which maybe it's all that Bitcoin money is being sold to pump it in NASDAQ. I don't know. Angie, you are subscribed. Well, I don't know if you're subscribed. I can't see if you're a subscriber, but you are a member. So you are in because you're green. You're a greenie. But look at this here. Let's see. So tech sector. California's now lost all of the tech sector jobs it gained during the boom of 21-22. All of them. Fewer tech jobs than it did pre-pandemic. And yet, our economy is awesome, guys. I'm just telling you, this is fake news, right? Fake news. Think banks are in trouble? Fed's expected to require Goldman Sachs to hold $6 billion more in capital reserves because it passed but poorly on its stress test. Hey, Goldman, you have to hold $6 billion more because you're about to fall apart. That's crazy. Goldman's trying to get the grade changed. Stress tests indicate Goldman would lose more than $40 billion in a severe economic downturn. Okay. Goldman would lose more than $40 billion, or half the capital regulators required it to have cover losses. That's insanity. And so the Fed is telling Goldman, pick it up. You need to do better. You're going to be crushed in a downturn. Why put the pressure on them? Because they know it's coming. They know it's coming. But Goldman doesn't want to do it. Goldman wants that money out there. It's nuts, guys. I'm telling you, this is how we're going to win. Oscar didn't get a membership, man. Troy, I love your gift was so awesome, but the crappiest part about gifting memberships is that YouTube determines who gets them. I've always hated that. So, Akira, Mr. IPA. I got an IPA today too. It's good. Congrats on my new home. On mine, Barbara? Thank you. I've been here since last year, but I do love it. Manton, you have 3 calls on NVIDIA. Just found out Nancy bought it up. You know, somebody was saying the other day that if you trade like Nancy, you would make more than her salary every year. Isn't that crazy? Let me see here. And then again, I've been saying this about rate cuts. Every investor assumes rate cuts will be bullish. When the Fed finally panics, there'll be a mass rotation out of stocks back into Treasury. Stocks have never been as overvalued relative to T-bonds as they are now. In other words, once they cut, they finally get to point of cutting. The last, I think, 5 to 6 times there's been cuts on rates, immediately after was a major market downturn. So as much as like I've been laughing that there hasn't been a rate cut yet because I saw it way before everybody else, the fact is that once we get one, which maybe September, it could be the beginning of the crash. It really could. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, I'm just telling you guys so much. So I don't have a ton of stock market news because there wasn't a lot. It was a half day yesterday. I already went over the data from the jobs, all that. But look how desperate they're getting. So I've seen 2 of these today. They're starting to post AI-generated pictures of Trump with girls, trying to get people to be convinced that he's like an Epstein. But they're AI. Look at her hand. Also, I believe this is a picture of him with his daughter before, and they changed the face. But Ian Carroll called him out on it. That's how desperate they're getting. Oh, snap. Troy, 20 more? For real, brother? That's awesome, dude. Thank you. Oscar got it first. That's awesome. Kitties is back in. Kevin, John, Planksta, Armand, Mike's in. Roger, Honey Badger. Listen, all these old timers are back. Arnolfo, Wicked, CJ Yukon, Ralph Fan, Candace, Cindy Lou Who. Alerts is back. That's awesome. Man, this Members Live this week is going to be lit. I got a bunch of good people in here. Troy, you won. F YouTube, you win. I love it. That's awesome. Oscar, you're in, man. That's awesome. Legend, Troy. Thank you, brother. Dude, you just made my 4th, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's awesome. He is the man. That's so cool. You know, I think, like there's something like 350 members, somewhere around that range, and we have great members lives. So many good discussions. Get to hit some really fun topics because I can go off the wall in the members lives in a way I can't in the public ones. So we have so much fun in the members lives, and I can't wait till the day it's like 1,000 members, because that chat room is going to be crazy. And I love, because in the members lives, you guys get to ask me anything. It doesn't matter how bonkers. And so we get crazy in the members lives. And so I can't wait to just see all these other people that keep bringing it and just see what happens. So it's going to be fun. It's already fun. So it just gets more fun the more people come in, is my point. Thomas, you're back in. All right. What's up, Thomas? How you feeling, brother? Drew, can you get gifted a membership? Man, YouTube has just not chosen you yet, but you never know. It's always possible. It's always possible. So, and if you can't, Drew, it's just $3 a month, man. It's really cheap. I keep it cheap on purpose. Or you can pay the next rung up and get into the Discord also, which we have some good stuff going on in the Discord. So, That's just the next rung up, because that's like if you're Patreon lowest level, I also include it on the next level up on the membership here. Oh, Nihad got a. Who's that? You missed the train. Sorry, man. YouTube is, it's weird who it picks. It's weird who it picks. Let's see. All right, went over that. Oh, here we go. So this is why I don't know what to think about if he's going to drop off yet or not, because it seems pretty clear that Biden is pushing back. And that's probably Jill right behind him saying, don't do it, Joe. I'm not going to let you do this, Joe. We need this, Joe. And meanwhile, Hunter's like, Dad, you have to stay in. I will be gone. I will go to prison if you're not in. So they're pushing him. And so Biden got on a call with a ton of staff the other day. And then there was also donors on that call. He says, let me see it as clearly as I possibly can. I am running. No one's pushing me out. I'm not leaving in this race to the end, and we're going to win. So that's the thing. Can they get him to drop down? So that's what's going to be interesting. Wicked says YouTube usually picks members, also interact with chat. That's partially true, but sometimes there's people who get picked who it's like I've never even seen them. Not as much today. It looks like it's a lot of OGs watching today. But yeah, I guess that doesn't apply today. Troy with 10 more. Are you serious, Troy? Bro, you're awesome, man. Thank you. Oh no, it doesn't look like Dan made it still. Or Drew. Sorry, Drew. He tried. Lyrical's back. Robert, Benjamin Pugh, W.C. Cooper, Dwayne Tanaka, Polly V, Conciliary, Jake Neville, David, Texas Lone Star. That's awesome. Scott Chocolate's in the house. What's up, buddy? It's been a bit. Troy, man, you're going crazy. Thank you, brother. That's awesome. I know, Troy, like, you need to get in. I know. Sorry, Drew. Sorry, buddy. We're trying. He's definitely trying. Here's Kamala. 0 delegates for the Democratic nomination 2020. Dropped out before the first primary because she was polling at 1%. Either way, we win, guys. That's how it goes. Either way, we're winning. And look, when I wrote my how do you do membership donations, there's a little money button on the bottom of the chat. And who's calling me? Yeah, see, Tan for sure. Yeah, don't just yeah, keep it quiet, Tan. Troy, oh boy, here we go. Scott Chocolate's in. Nicole, Timothy, Jeffrey, come on, Drew. Come on, Drew. We're pulling for you, buddy. Charlie, Mac, Mark, Hayes, Hazelgrove is back. Hawkeye, man. Magic Moon. Oh, my God. And not Drew. Ocean, you're back at home in Texas after almost 2 years. Congrats. That's awesome. Troy is the man today. Troy, brother, I so appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Your generosity is honestly humbling. Thank you for that, because I know what that cost you. So, oh yeah, you have to allow gifts too, Drew. Man, I'm sorry, man. You've got he's donated 60 today and they didn't get you. That's sucky. Oh man. Poor guy. Well, if anybody else wants to gift, like, a couple, just see if they can catch Drew. So Troy doesn't have to do all the work. You can see what happens. But Troy, man, brother, that's awesome, dude. Seriously, really, I'm humble. I don't even know what to say. But on pull tabs. If Biden resigns or is forced out of the 25th Amendment, Hunter is due. Absolutely is. Absolutely. So, guys, I did that winning thing, and now I feel like I'm winning thanks to Troy. But one of the main reasons I did it today is because just this last 2 years, or 2 weeks, years, these last 2 weeks with the Supreme Court stuff and the Biden stuff and Trump, you can feel a shift. Like, it went from Trump was leading, but it felt tentative, like anything could happen, to all of a sudden just like, oh, it's clear. This is going to be over unless something insane happens. Troy again? Oh my God. Are you serious, brother? Frank King, Backcracker, Jeff GN, Robert, Phil, just oh, Barbara jumps in too. And poor Drew still. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God, this is unreal. 75 memberships donated today. This is a record. This is a record. I think my previous record was 50. The record has been smashed thanks to Troy and now Barbara at the tail end of it. This is all-time membership records being set. Holy smokes. More from midnight. Oh my God, what has happened? Gabriel, William, Rob, Han, Matt Odell, Tyron. Where's Drew? Come on, Drew. David. Oh my God. Eddie is back. Pierce. Keith. Oh my. This is crazy. This is like most of the chat is in now. That's 85 memberships gifted. How could Ham not know about the dilution management? What do you mean, dogs? Come on, dude. Don't be like that. That's ridiculous. Ham's not an insider with them. He helped them with a couple of things, and dude, talk about don't go down that road. That's not at all, though. There's no truth to what you're insinuating at all. Trust me, I know Ham on a personal level. It's just there's nothing there. So nice try though. You can be mad, but don't go besmirching a man because something. So he said he has gifts enabled. BM Pro. Oh man, you're so welcome. Are you kidding me? Listen, BM Pro just thanked me for keeping the channel going. And first of all, you're welcome. But secondly, guys, there's no channel if it's not for you guys. I mean, honestly, I do this because I love it, but I'm never going anywhere. And the fact so many people at this point regularly watch me, tune in, support me like you guys are today. I am the most humbled man alive. I'm just telling you. You guys let me sit here and talk about stuff I am super interested in. I love, engage with amazing people, meet amazing people, and you guys make that happen. Okay, honestly, I show up and I just have a great time most nights. That's literally what I do, and so you guys are so special to me. So thank you for that. But BM Pro, you're absolutely welcome. I'm not ever going anywhere. So. Go ask Sissy. Go talk to her. Oh, Barbara, oh my God, I won't stop. After my night last night, thanks, Troy. Oh my God, 20 more try, you guys. Barbara, Troy, you guys are unbelievable. I know there's only 135 people in the room. It's obviously not only giving to people who are here. So it's got to be giving to subscribers who aren't here also. Drew keeps getting skipped. Drew, you got to make sure you're subscribed and you got gifts turned on, all that stuff. But well, you said you are. So Birdbug, Rick, Brian, Al Roglin is back in. Tommy, Christopher, Bitcoin's a joke. Half these people I don't even know. Eats Seaweed's back. John of Silence is back in. Susan Michaels back in the club. Ladowski. I see. I don't know these people. I don't know Nunya Biz. Jorge. Scott Prisbalinski's back. Fosman's back. Jeannie. Some of these people I don't even know. Brenda's back in. Humby. You guys. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is what a July 4th. Holy smokes, guys. Are you kidding me? Troy, you more than tried, man. You did, and other people jumped in too. This is epic. Records being set left and right. This is just crazy. So, Kitties is jumping in now too. Unbelievable, you guys. Are you kidding me? This is so cool. Wow. Dogs, I said the other day GTI cost to borrow was over 250%. No, I didn't say that about GTII. I think that was it was DJT. DJT was up that high. Angie, you still can't donate memberships? That's so weird. It should be right there. If you click that money button, it says membership gifting. I don't know why it would not let you do that. That's strange. Ron Pivo, Deuterino, Dustin, Connie Liv. Wow, this is unbelievable, guys. I am just floored. Peter, I hope finger squeezes before October. I wish to put a down payment for 4 apartment houses. Once it's done, moving to the Philippines and retire. Wow, at 38. Congrats, Pete. I hope that works out for you, man. Philippines, really? That's where you want to go? Motorhead's got your membership midnight. It does not want to give it to Drew for some reason. That's crazy. Me for Trump's vice president? Oh, my God. I can't even imagine. Hey, I just had a thought, Drew. Have you... Is your YouTube fully set up? Like, you might have to have like a credit card set up or something for something else. I don't know if that's true, but I'm just thinking. If a Kramer, Alpine, or some bad actor picked up a free membership and exposed them, that'd be fun. I bet you a couple people on there might, like at least 2 or 3 of my members probably are not watching me because they like me. Is YouTube giving counterfeit membership? Oh, that's funny. Dude, you guys, I lost track. I've lost track of how many people gave today. Let me see. Let me count these up. You guys smashed the record by so much I can't even think of it. 20, let's see, 50, 60, 70, 5, 85, 90, 110, 115. 112 memberships, you guys. Are you kidding me? That is unbelievable. Members Live is going to be lit this week. There's so many people going to be in this week. This is awesome. This is awesome. Take away the gift fund. Troy, you're funny, man. That's crazy. Philippines full of retired Americans, tropical islands, great people, great nature, ridiculous cheap. Maybe you consider... Listen. I have a thing for America that my dad instilled in me. He was an immigrant who came over here from Austria, and his father had been held at gunpoint by the Nazis and told, be a medic for us or die. And so obviously he had a family. He chose to be a medic for the Nazis, but as soon as he gathered up his money, planned an escape, he escaped to America with my dad, who was 5 months old at the time. And they got here and just said, this country saved us. It saved us from tyranny, and we'll always fight for it. And so I could never move to another country because I love this country so much, and I will always fight for her no matter what, just to honor my father and my grandfather. So I know there's lots of cool places. My money could go further somewhere else. I could probably build a great life, but I just feel like I'm called to be here to fight for this country, no matter where she goes. It's in my blood. I can't leave. So anyways, that's how I feel. And that's July 4th for you. I mean, speaking of July 4th, I will give up wealth, life, reputation, anything to make this place work. So that's where I'm at, man. I just will, I'll always be American. Just have to. Peter B, holy smokes, 5 more. Wow. They squeezed my memberships. That was my most. Keys and Pablo, Robert Coleman on site, and J-Dub, welcome in. That's awesome. Thank you, Peter B. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate that. Yeah, listen, so July 4th is very important to me. I make my kids watch a military movie every year, not because I'm pro-war, but because I want them to remember sacrifice. We always watch something about America, some like overcoming, because we are the city on the hill. God put this country together, something special. He did. And if people aren't willing to die for her, then we have no country. And I just will always be one of those people, no matter how old I get. I won't die for my government, but I'll die for its people. and for the vision of this country. That's what I care about. And, you guys know, like, one of the reasons I cannot, sometimes I get criticized. I get people who like, just talk about the stocks, bro. I'm like, you don't understand. The stocks for me are to talk to people, hopefully that they can get a win and change their lives. It's about the people. It's not about the stocks. And the reason I cover politics so much is because it's our country, and our country is my calling is to fight for this country. And its people, and I always will. So there's never not going to be politics on this channel, ever. You guys will never, I'll never get away from that. So the stocks obviously are what took this off, my stock market coverage, my economic coverage, and I'm thankful for that. But that's not what I'm all about. It's all about, it always comes down to, how do I help Americans thrive and prosper? And understand what's going on. That's what this channel is truly about. And that's why it's called Ace Economics, because everything is economics, just like everything's politics. It all affects your pocketbooks and your way of life. And that's all economics and politics. So, but just thank you guys. Your support is so overwhelming. I'm just floored today. This is amazing. And we are winning. Again, I was talking about that earlier, and then you guys popped a bunch more memberships at me. I had to stop, but I wanted to share that because we're winning, and we're getting ready to have a huge win. We're going to win politically. We're going to win in the stock market. I think they're both coming this year or early 2025. And from there, I do think America's going to go through a very tough economic time. I think it's going to last anywhere from 18 months to 3 years. But if we stay strong on this and get our wins, we'll thrive in it, and we can turn it to our advantage. And coming out of that, I think we enter an American golden age. I think we're right on the cusp. We get Trump back. He fixes this economy. It's going to take a couple years. We all prosper from calling out the corruption and making wise investments. And then our families, all of it, the last 8 years, 10 years, 20 years, however far back it's been a struggle for you and your family, 40 years, 50 years, it'll all be worth it because you did the tough work. We did the tough work. We educated ourselves. We put ourselves in risky positions. We took flyers. We got better. And because of all of that, when things finally turn around and the road is paved for us to finally run instead of fighting everything all the time, then we'll be ready. And life will change. And that's winning. And it starts now. It starts right now. It starts tomorrow. It starts the next week. It starts this election. It starts when Trump gets inaugurated. It's starting in all these places, and it's not going to stop. We have fought, guys. We fought just in so many ways. And it's people on this channel, people on so many other places that have been willing to wake up and look like crazy to family and friends, have people call you nuts in the media or the politics. It's the willingness to be different and stand strong and grow. That's why you're going to win. That's who God rewards. And that's why we're going to win. So, but that's why I did that today, because I think the momentum really shifted the last 2 weeks. And I wanted to hit on that. So mine's on the oats bus. Kick Drew out of the channel. He's got to be cursed. We have to sacrifice him to a volcano. Make sure you're switched to Republican. That's so funny. I love it. It's so funny, guys. He said he's got to get it turned on. So, and thanks, you guys. Of course, can't live life as a Democrat. That's not living. What's it like to be offended all the time? That is definitely not living. So, did I get your 4th of July fight? They were funny, Fro Girl. In fact, let me see if I can pull them up here. Maybe share a couple. I love when you guys email me stuff. I really do. I'm not always good at replying because I'm just very busy. But I love that. Crap, that's tomorrow. So funny, man. Drew, maybe YouTube messes with your channel because you've been gay bashing people since you saw the gay pride. Maybe it did. So John Doe, good speech. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Hey, you guys, on it. Like, let's be honest. You guys really come for the rants, right? That's what you're really here for. It's not the details. It's not the information. It's not the news every day and the deep dives and the breakdowns. No, it's the rants, right? Isn't that what you guys come for? Be honest. I mean, come on, be honest. So, guys, I cannot believe the memberships today. I'm still like, I'm trying to focus on getting done what I wanted to cover today, which I think I've mostly done, but the membership thing just boggled my mind. Troy, you started something powerful today for me personally, and all you others who jumped in. I feel so loved, and you guys definitely, like, my night last night sucked. It was good until the bad thing happened. It was really good. And then it ended fine. I went to bed at 2 a.m. because it took forever for them to unlock my car, or it was actually my wife's van, but it took them forever. And there was just a bunch of stuff going on there. So, but anyways, not the best, but I was still, I found my peace. I mean, like, God bless my son. My oldest is autistic. And last night he says, when we're dealing with stuff, he goes, "How come this stuff keeps happening to us?" And I was like, it was like a reality check for me. Like, I don't want my son to think like we're not blessed. So I was like, "Hey, brother, son, listen to me. We're very blessed that this is one of our biggest problems. Like, this is inconvenient. It's not fun, but this is first world problems. This is not a big deal. We are fine. We're healthy. We're loved. We have everything we need. We have amazing people in our lives." I just told him, I said, we are so blessed. Let's not complain. And it woke me up too. It made me realize, like, maybe I've been a little too grumpy. So switched around, got a couple beers, sat in a chair, talked to you guys for about 10 minutes on live, and, turned it around. So, but you guys today, everything you guys just did for today, I mean, those memberships, those donations you guys just gave, that is just awesome. And I thank you so much. You guys just blessed my socks off. I'm so humbled by you guys. I really am. Michael, I talk a perfect mix of stocks, politics, and the economy. Anyone not agree with the Hawk to Well, thanks, Michael. I appreciate that. Kitty's supposed to say Claudio Veratu Nicto. Oh my God, that is so funny. Anybody who doesn't know that, let me just pull it up so I can get banned by YouTube for copyright. But I gotta do it because it's too perfect. Kitty, this is why I need you back. I missed you. I missed you so much because you call out some of this stuff. You're great at this. All you guys all have your personalities, and so I just love it. Anybody who hasn't seen this movie, you need to see it.
Seems fairly obvious.
Wait a minute. Let me skip. So if I cut, there's a less chance of being in trouble.
Plateau! Barata!
I can't remember it. That's the best. Did I check my local PD if they would unlock it? No, US 1. There was PD and sheriffs at the fair, and they said they don't carry the kits anymore because it's a liability. Because I guess a couple of them broke windows and they got sued. So they don't carry them in North Carolina anymore. You're back. You don't see a difference. Still an idiot. True. Oh, man. Drew, I am so sorry you missed it. You're like one of the only people still in this chat that don't have a membership now. It's very sad. Let me see if I can gift. I think I can. Well, I'm supposed to be able to, but for some reason it's never let me. And let me just try see if I can gift something one more time. If I can do any gift. And maybe, just maybe, get you in the club. Because I feel so bad for all these amazing people who gave their good, hard-earned money to try and get you in here. And it just couldn't happen. So Just not finding where I can do it. And JCab, he wants one too. Yeah, please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate you. You're only here for the AMC bashing. William's having ham on tonight, 7? Awesome. Oh, Grateful Turkey got it, kiddies. You tried. All right, well, that'll be must-watch TV tonight. I'm a good kid. You love the rants. Oh, thanks, Barbara. I appreciate that. Pizza Rules is in. Man, this is just avoiding Drew at every chance. Drew, I'm so sorry, man. I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't like you. It's just mean. They're just bullying you right now. But anyways, well, guys, hey, listen, what's everybody doing for July 4th? I'm going to start finishing up here, but I just want to, see what you guys are doing. Who's got the best cookout meal going on here today? I have an inventory of memberships because so may be hitting. Drew still got... I don't think there's an inventory of memberships. Well, okay, I guess I do. I guess it depends how you look at it. I don't think people get like multiple months though from this. I think it's everybody who's just not a member gets in. Merca! Oh, speaking of that, I'm glad you reminded me. I saw the absolute best cover band I've ever seen in my life last night. You guys got to hear these guys shred. I'll play this in a second because Troy just gave 5 more and still no Drew. Oh my God. Sorry, Drew. Danny, Alex. Listen, 2 times speed trying to catch up. Brain spinning. Shining Bright, NYC, El Martinez. See, I don't know half those people. Gary, you missed a little bit. Your family's in Florida? Oh, John Doe, how'd that happen, man? What's up? So now what? Happy birthday. That's right. Chilling your dogs. Fireworks don't drive them crazy. Oh, I do the same thing, Toe. I used to have to sleep, be up till like 3 a.m. with my dog every night. Anytime there's fireworks. So Drew's fired. You know what? It's almost like YouTube knows you guys are trying to hit Drew. And because, and it's purposely like missing it. It's almost like a fake algorithm of some sort. He's being paid by me to pump members. Yeah, just drop the $3, Drew. Just get in. Maybe if you get in one time, it'll let you in. Because there's a lot of people who come back because of these gifts. But you guys got to listen to this guy. He's awesome. They did all 80s like metal, and it was great. But this guy could shred. That was last night. I was watching it. It was awesome. Anyways, it was so fun. Had a great time. Drew's a paid pumper. There you go. I pay him. Membership routed through dark pools. Sorry, Drew. It's a sign. Cough up the couple dollars. There you go, Drew. Sorry. Yeah. Evil Dead is awesome. Army of Darkness is the funniest one. Evil Dead 2 is the best movie, but Army of Darkness is the best, or is the funniest. And then they ended on this. Look at this guy go. I don't know what you know about guitars, guys. That's not easy. It was a pleasant surprise because we never heard of them before. Usually cover bands aren't that good. Sweet. And then the fireworks started. It was pretty cool. Run home and cry to mama. First you want to kiss me. Or first you want to kill me. Now you want to kiss me. So funny. Oh, the volume always went nuts. Yeah, they're very good. They're very good. So, anyways, guys, I got to take off. I got to actually go cook up food for my kiddos. My poor wife got called in today, so she has to work. Thankfully, we mostly celebrated yesterday, but I am going to cook out for my kids. Yeah, the Who. That's right, Thomas. So, shop smart, shop S-smart. You got that? But, guys, I love you guys. Seriously, happy 4th. Thank you guys for the unbelievable donations today on the memberships. I'm floored. You guys are so cool. I just thank you. Made my day. I made my day. So you guys are awesome. I will be back tomorrow. Saturday members live. And guys, just remember, like, we're blessed to live in the best country in the world. It's July 4th. Don't forget it. This is a country worth fighting for. We are going to turn things around. We are winning. And not only are we going to turn this country around, we're going to win this Wall Street battle, and we're all going to get paid. And we're all going to be better off for what we learned along the way as well. So it's all worth it. Don't get tired. Don't give up. It's all going to be worth it. I completely believe that. So Huey Lewis in the Hawk Tuah. He probably got a lot of Hawk Tuah back in the day. Tan, I'm so thrilled you came here. Thank you, man. Thanks for saying that. Need the key. Guys, you're welcome, kiddies. I'm glad you're back. Thanks, Midnight. Thanks, So Now What? Saw Aerosmith in 10th grade. God, Donna, you're lucky. Back when they were young and awesome. You guys are so welcome. Happy 4th. God bless you guys. And I'll just close in a quick prayer for our country, all right? So, Father, thank you for this country, God. Thank you for all these people, first of all, who joined me today. Bless them. But, God, bless our country. Thank you for 248 years, God, of just the best country in the world. And we're going through tough times, but I believe our best times are still ahead. Thank you for all you're doing for us. We pray for justice in this country. And God, I pray that you stir every person who can do something to do it. Well, no matter how small it is, just stir us all, help us all stay in the fight, not lose hope, see what's possible. And we make the difference when we all move together. So God, stir us. Give us the strength we need to do what we need to do, and give us wisdom as we navigate, make decisions for our family so we can all prosper the most going forward and lead our country to the best times ever. God bless President Trump. Protect him. Protect anybody who wants to put our country first over their individual desires. And just, let us win in the markets so that our wealth can be restored. That's meant to be there for people who truly invest. And we pray for justice and for the strength to fight the battle so we can win it. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Bless you guys. Thank you so much again for all the memberships. Troy, especially, you're the big winner today in my eyes. But everybody who gave, thank you so much. You guys are the best. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.